The all-new Laurel Park is beyond your expectations. Feel the anticipation.
Is this long shot?
Witness the speed. Experience the thrill.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Friday replay show here at Laurel Park. First of 4 days this weekend at Laurel Park for live racing. We'll be racing on Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, post time at 12:30. 2 stakes on the schedule for tomorrow afternoon on Saturday here at Laurel Park. Action-packed weekend for racing here at Laurel. It's the final weekend as well for our Fantasy Football Pick 7 second floor sports bar here at Laurel Park. Take a visit up to the sports bar, our new area on the second floor here at Laurel Park to play the Fantasy Football Pick 7. The track fast under partly cloudy skies and a high temperature about 49 degrees for the Friday program. Here's a look at the Laurel opener with a high five carryover 2,351, a field of 7 going 1 mile, second wire finish. One, as well as Greek God at 3. 1 turn mile, second wire finish. And they're off in the Laurel Park opener. Mongolian King, Danny, my boy, got a good break, but will settle. Here comes Greek God running up on the inside. Steady there for DNA approved, who checked out of it. The outside is Mongolian King with pace 2. In between horses, Seve. So it's going to be Seve in between horses with a narrow lead from Mongolian King and Greek God racing in 3rd. And Dr. Bolt is in 4th. Rumblin, Kyle, 5th on the outside. DNA approved was lost in the shuffle early, 2nd last. And Danny, my boy, is last of them all. 7 lengths will cover front to back. Seve by a length and a half from Mongolian King and Greek God in 3rd. Then Dr. Bolt is in 4th. Rumblin' Kyle is 5th. Danny, my boy, is trying to get underway. Now 6 on the front with 4.5 furlongs to run. DNA approved as the last runner as they round that far turn of the 1 turn mile, second wire finish. Seve is the pacemaker. Mongolian King on the outside. Greek God is lurking down inside in 3rd. Rumblin' Kyle out in the clear, pushed on for more run from 4th. Dr. Bolt 5th. Then Danny, my boy, DNA approved as last. Top of the stretch for the long run into the second wire. Mongolian King to the front now with Forest Boyce. Now the one to catch Mongolian King. Danny, my boy, sweeping up to the center of the track. Greek God down inside is 3rd and followed by Seve racing 4th. And Rumblin' Kyle shifting about and lugging in a little bit. They're down to the final furlong. Danny, my boy, continuing sharp for him. And the final furlong is all for Danny, my boy, and Karamanos. They're pulling away under a hand ride. Danny, my boy, does it again with a 16th to go. Danny, my boy, 5 lengths on top by the time they hit the second wire from Mongolian King, and then it was Rumblin' Kyle. And they're off. Nicamore off to a sharp start and right to the front from Argento. Here's Spring Ahead, pushing up there too with speed, and Spring Ahead is aggressive and going to take the lead now from Nicamore. Then Argento back 3rd position, and Dear Old Dad, and 1 Bourbon, 1 Beers on the outside. Only 4 from the front and 3 wide past the half-mile pole. 3 Beans racing back of the pack with Bombero and Wilko take note, and Ravensbeatthecolts into the far turn, spring ahead. Out to a 3-length advantage, 3 furlongs out. 1 Bourbon, 1 Beer, then Nicamore and Dear Old Dad in 4th, now within 3 of the lead, another 2.5, and 3 Beans, and followed by Bombero, and next is Argento, plumbing to the back of the pack, and Wilko take note, and Ravensbeatthecolts. They're at the top of the stretch now, 3/16 to run, and it is spring ahead just off the inside. Nicamore down to the inside, trying to battle on and come back for a little bit more with a furlong left to go. Nicamore inside, spring ahead on the outside. Spring ahead keeps on going. Spring ahead 3/4 in front. Nicamore, one more try on the inside. Spring ahead and John Batista to win it by a neck. Spring ahead from Nicamore. Then it was 3 Beans, Bombero, Dear Old Dad. Time 106.95. Tricksy, Trudys Lucky. 1 turn mile, 2nd wire. And they're off. Good break there for Dear Charlotte in between horses. Brice is fired out of the inside. My Girl Tricksy and Trudys Lucky will settle from the far outside. Here's Tack Up racing 5th, has dropped back a bit, leaving the chute. Now 3 lengths off the pacemakers as 4 of them almost are across the track. And next is Not That It Matters, another 1.5 lengths, and Coupella and Socialize, the 2 in the back, only 7 lengths from first to last. Brice's Fire up on the inside now on even terms, and My Girl Tricksy. The outside is Trudys Lucky, who's keeping pace, 3 Path. Then Dear Charlotte is 4th, and Tack Up is 5th. Not That It Matters racing in 6th, another 2.5, and Socialize is next. And last of them all is Coupella into the far turn run. Brice's Fire's in front by a neck from My Girl Tricksy, and Trudys Lucky continues to the outside in 3rd as the 3.5 furlongs left to run now. Moving closer in 4th spot is Dear Charlotte under a bit of a ride. Not That It Matters out in the clear is coming to join the front as well. So the first 5 separated by 2.5 lengths. Tack Up is next. Not much the back of the pack from Socialize as Coupella is being eased up out of it as they straighten for home. Into the stretch now, and it's Trudys Lucky a 1/4 mile out. Asked for speed and now quickens away. Trudys Lucky out of the left lead. Now looking about, but in front by 2 lengths. Not That It Matters 2nd. Then Brice's Fire is 3rd. They're retreating My Girl Tricksy. Then Dear Charlotte. 1/8 mile left to go. Trudys Lucky. Carrasco rousing Trudys Lucky with a 16th to go. Off to a clear advantage from Not That It Matters and Brice's Fire. Dear Charlotte and Tack Up. Trudys Lucky first off the claim to win. Trudys Lucky solid in victory. And they're off. 8 to Hardway out first, some Power Nap and Daily News. Here's Rider on the Storm in fourth of the inside. Joy Drive is racing in fifth and kept up close in between horses, and Mr. Game 7, and last is Willie Be Mine. 8 to Hardway from Daily News is well out to the middle of the track second, and Rider on the Storm third. Joy Drive is up in fourth now, 4 lengths off at Speed up ahead, then Power Nap is near the inside, Mr. Game 7, and trailing is Willie Be Mine with 3 furlongs left to run. The speed of 8 to Hardway chased by Daily News as Joy Drive is under a steady drive on the outside, now making headway 3 on the track. 3 wide on the track, and it's Power Nap revving up from fourth. Power Nap's coming wider out than Joy Drive. Joy Drive, Power Nap on the outside. Daily News, 8 to Hardway's retreating. They're at the 3/16, and Power Nap powers away from Joy Drive. Then Daily News in third, and Willie Be Mine is picked up fourth in the last furlong. Power Nap and Fergal Lynch, and they're pulling away, opening up 4 or 5 lengths. It's Power Nap. Power Nap over Joy Drive, Daily News, Willie Be Mine, and Mr. Game 7. Time 104.34. One turn mile, second wire. And they're off. Good start for the favorite, Hammerin. Put the boss back up there with early speed, and look within. Away with speed as well. Down inside is Flankenstein is up close, and now coming to contest, Put the Boss Back. Put the Boss Back and Flankenstein hook up, and Hammerin the favorite, racing third position. Don't Poke the Cat, Major Metro, look within. 2 more, Royal Hussar, and Bean Boy has last of them all. Flankenstein down against the rail, getting pressure, Put the Boss Back, and Hammerin is eager up on the outside, 3 deep. Just behind them is Major Metro, tracking the pace from fourth, and Don't Poke the Cat is in fifth. Royal Hussar is 6th and saving ground, and 5 lengths from 3 of them who line up into the far turn, and look within second last, and trailing the field is Bean Boy around that far turn, and Put the Boss Back at the outside. Here's Hammerin is going on, and Hammerin is taking the lead. Royal Hussar bidding up in between horses now into second and chasing that favorite, and Don't Poke the Cat right there in third. They're followed by Flankenstein inside in fourth, and Major Metro is fifth, and look within on the outside, and Bean Boy and Put the Boss Back is back in eighth at the top of the stretch for the long run in, more than a quarter of a mile to go to the second wire. Hammerin is under severe pressure from Royal Hussar on the outside, is trying to press by, and then it's Don't Poke the Cat in third. Hammerin still going, has opened a 2-length lead, a furlong and a half from the second wire. Royal Hussar kicks clear the third runner, Don't Poke the Cat. It's going to be Hammerin with a furlong left to go, and Trevor McCarthy holding sway at 3 to 5. Royal Hussar has run a big one at 20 to 1, but it's going to be Hammerin, Royal Hussar second, and then Don't Poke the Cat, followed by Look Within. And they're off. My Magician out with Big Daddy, and Jessica Krupnik has speed between horses. Bohem de la Vie down to the inside, racing a close fourth, and Let's Parlay broke with him at back in fifth. Sips Sonata and Naka's last of them all. Out with Big Daddy, now takes that lead a length and a half in front of Jessica Krupnik and My Magician. Here's Let's Parlay, Bohem de la Vie, and in between horses is next Sips Sonata, who's now within four of the lead, but had to check and tap on the brakes there. And Nak in the back, only 6 lengths first to last into the far turn. We're out with Big Daddy, sets that tempo. Out with Big Daddy is in front. From Jessica Krupnik and My Magician, Let's Parlay is in fourth. Then it's Sip Sonata in fifth, and Nak and Bohem de la Vie last to make the quarter pole, the top of the stretch. They make the turn for home. Let's Parlay revving up on the outside, and Jessica Krupnik down toward the inside. They're head-to-head for the lead as they straighten in for home. Jessica Krupnik and Let's Parlay to the outside. Let's Parlay now perhaps a half ahead in front in the final furlong, as Jessica Krupnik gives a good battle second on the inside. Then My Magician third. They're close to the wire. Let's Parlay 3-2 on Let's Parlay, coming home to win by a length and a half or two. Ridden out from Jessica Krupnik second, and My Magician third. Bohem de la Vie and Nak. Time 1:12.31. And they're off. Matters to Me and My Sangria bouncing out 1-2. Paradise Bird is up close, and here's Magic Cookie now on the chase on the second spot. Paradise Bird is in between horses in third, and Started with a Whisper is in fourth, and My Sangria racing in fifth. Contante Domino is sixth, and Wildcat Rising pushing through inside from seventh position, and back to Scarlet's Image and Waves on the Sea just in tight in between horses. Mazzy Star racing on the outside about 11 lengths off that pace into the far turn run. They're followed by Marjorie Muggs. Mesmerize to the back of the pack, and Moon Dust 2 is the last runner, some 20 lengths off the pace of Magic Cookie, who opens up 2 lengths on Matters to Me. Paradise Bird to the outside, trying to rev up is Scarlet's Image in the far outside there, trying to pass, battling My Sangria. They're at the top of the stretch with a quarter of a mile left to go, and on the outside Paradise Bird goes on. Paradise Bird is driven to the lead. Paradise Bird straightens in from Magic Cookie second, and Scarlet's Image out to the middle of the track with every chance to go by right now. Out in the middle as well as Mazzy Star, and here's Scarlet's Image in front with a 16th to go. The outside Mazzy Star closing just a little too late. It's going to be Scarlet's Image from Mazzy Star. Paradise Bird was third. Waves on the Sea, then My Sangria and Contante Domino. And they're off. Mighty Moses with a good break along with Monkey's Medal, and Cozy Cat is aiming for the lead up on the inside, and Coltimus Prime with some early foot too, so the four sort out. It's Charmed Victory chasing along in fifth to the main portion of the track, and Golden Glint and Sea Raven is last of them all. Cozy Cat now making the pace from Coltimus Prime, and the favorite Mighty Moses on the outside. Monkey's Medal is back fourth in mid-pack, then Charmed Victory as they bunch. The pace is slow. Golden Glint and Sea Raven, only 5.5 lengths will cover them with 5.5 furlongs to go. The opening quarter in 24 and 4, so easy out there for Cozy Cat, tracked by the favorite Mighty Moses, the second spot. Charmed Victory and Coltimus Prime right there close to, and they're followed by Monkey's Medal, who's within range of the lead, closer today with a slow pace, and Sea Raven and Golden Glint on the outside. Still bunched into the far turn. 4.5 lengths will cover the field as Mighty Moses makes a move to the lead and grabs it from Cozy Cat and Monkey's Medal. Golden Glint looming up on the outside in fourth, and Charmed Victory waiting on the inside from fifth. It's an open affair back to Coltimus Prime and Sea Raven last at the top of the stretch, where 5 of them are stacked across the track. Extreme outside Golden Glint. Now Mighty Moses has to dig down for a little more, and Sea Raven trying to close from the back of the pack. Getting the jump though is Golden Glint, kicking away by 2 lengths from Sea Raven, rushing up outside second spot. Mighty Moses is back in third. Golden Glint is firing big with a 16th to go. Golden Glint and Evian Toledo from Sea Raven, and Mighty Moses and Monkey's Medal. And it's close for fifth, Coltimus Prime, Cozy Cat. They are in the gate. And they're off. Captain Trips slow to go. Opio on the inside, and Bay built with that early foot, and Haviland Man. They're joined by Patty's Pirate on the outside, racing up close in fourth. Jaw Dropper is the gray just in behind that quartet. Now slicing through with speed to his Jaw Dropper, joining the pace. Just a little bit more is out wide and tracking off that lead and make a move up on the outside into third. Here comes just a little bit more now into third as they round that turn. Back to Captain Trips to the back of the pack. Into the far turn they go, and it's Bay Built the leader. Bay Built from Patty's Pirate, and just a little bit more looming up on the outside, and Jaw Dropper is racing fourth with 2.5 to go. Haviland Man and Captain Trips and Opio is last. Top of the stretch, 3 of them across the track. Bay Built out of the inside, just a little bit more set down under a drive on the outside. Patty's Pirate is in between them with a furlong and a half left to go, so we're down to just a little bit more. Under the left lead goes Bay Built second, then Patty's Pirate and Jaw Dropper just at an even clip from fourth. Here's just a little bit more, and Kevin Gomez, they're pouring it on now with a 16th left. Just a little bit more, opens up even more, just a little bit more, then a Haviland Man and Bay Built, and they're followed by Jaw Dropper. Patty's Pirate was fifth. Time 106.55.
That's a wrap for the Friday program here at Laurel Park. Join us Saturday for live racing, the Fireplug Stakes and the What a Summer Stakes, both at 6 furlongs, one for the boys and one for the fillies and mares. Purses $75,000 each. It's a Fireplug and the What a Summer double stakes action on Saturday afternoon. And racing on Monday, Martin Luther King Jr. Day here at Laurel Park. Post time 12:30. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. It's our 4-day weekend. Martin Luther King Jr. Racing Day on Monday here at Laurel Park. Good luck at the races.